Welcome once again to Christopher's World Grill. Now, we've been trying to put new twists on some old recipes, and to kind of amp things up this morning, we have another special sauce we're going to add to your repertoire here. This is New Orleans style shrimp remoulade.
That's right. Now, this actually is an old recipe, and we've tried not to mess with it too much. We've researched this from Antoine's restaurant in New Orleans, which has been around for, I guess, early 1900s or whatever. So we wanted this sort of a unique remoulade. So we've had some comments in the dining room that said, man, that's really good stuff. We wanted to show this to you. It is a shrimp dish that you can, it's kind of basically mixed with sort of like a cocktail sauce already, and you can keep it in your fridge for a couple of days and then serve it to your guys. It's better once it marinates a couple of days. So let me show you what we got. Now, this has lots of ingredients. So I want you to, so there's lots of prep to it, but once it's done, it is delicious. So I've got some finely minced celery, about 3/4 of a cup. I've got some finely minced green onions, about 3/4 of a cup. And a cup of finely minced yellow onion. We also have a 1/2 cup of chopped parsley. I've got a cup of ketchup, 1/2 cup of Creole mustard. This is Zatarain's Creole mustard. I've got 2 tablespoons of horseradish, 1/4 of a cup of tomato paste. Now, this is Hungarian paprika or hot paprika, 2 tablespoons of that. I do have a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce and a teaspoon of Tabasco sauce. And I've got a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. Okay, and then a 1/2 cup of oil. You can use salad oil. I'm using olive oil here. And about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and pepper. Oh, and also because I have that tomato paste, I'm going to add just a touch of water. This is a 1/4 cup of water, just to thin out that tomato paste a little bit. I wanted to show you how to peel a shrimp. Basically what you do is you start at the base, and with your finger you just scrape off the legs like that, and then you just peel the outer shell off, just like that. Move to one side. And for this dish we want to certainly devein it, so we just run our knife just along the back of the shrimp. And if you see any black, you want to rinse that out. I've got 12 shrimp right here, and I'm just going to mix these around a little bit, get them nice and coated. And ideally, this would sit for at least a day in the fridge, and pull those out, and they are just delicious. I'm going to prepare our bowl. So I'm going to put some lettuce in this bowl. I'm going to even put a little piece at the bottom. And then I've got our remoulade shrimp. We're going to put 12 right here. Okay, Mike, let's try these shrimp remoulade. I'm going to let you, there's one with lots of sauce on it.
All right.
I will cut it for you.
Yep. I got a couple of questions about the preparation on this, too. There are a lot of ingredients to it.
Absolutely a lot.
Yeah. But I like how you're preserving the taste of the past here, as you mentioned. That's a whole different shrimp game right there, my friend.
It's more than just a cocktail sauce. And the more that sits, the more you'll get the flavors of all the green onions and onions. And it becomes even less like a cocktail sauce. But man, that is delicious and refreshing during the summer.
That is really awesome. You're going to amp up your shrimp a little bit, but I do have a question at home. The temptation, I noticed you use a teaspoon of Tabasco and a teaspoon of Worcestershire. Everybody's going to be tempted to go a little heavier on that.
Do whatever you like.
Really?
Yeah. And if you want to put a pinch of cayenne pepper in there, also you can get it as spicy as you like. Traditionally, it's not that terribly spicy, but you can make it more spicy according to your taste.
Yeah,
for sure.
And the recipe you just made today is rather mild. If you'd like to start there, then amp it up a bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would add more Tabasco to that.
Yeah, got it.
But I do that for like the general public, and for my taste. And you can also have Tabasco on the table, and everybody can do it to their own liking.
Well, in a lot of the traditional dishes, the magic is in the sauce, and we do have this recipe online for you. Go to kbtx.com, click on to Christopher's Kitchen, and we've got all the ingredients there. It is easily made, a lot of ingredients, but well worth the time. That's one fine recipe.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we thank you for making us a part of your day. Thanks for joining us. From Christopher's World Grill, for Christopher Lampo, I'm Mike Wright.